Hello, today I'm playing RLCraft. So for like the first hour of this video, I accidentally had my mic muted, and it isn't my good mic, it's actually just my controller mic because I was playing with friends. But you might also hear them in the back. I'm not really sure, I didn't look back at the recordings or anything. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Akin Spider Kid is, the owner of the server and stuff, so yeah. So clearly you can tell this is not my first day playing, but I didn't mark this as day 1 because the actual day 1 I quite literally made 0 progress. Right now my level spreadsheet is like 32322 or something. Like I have no levels in anything basically. And yeah. So if you don't know, RLCraft is like this really hard, I'm pretty sure, like game mode, like a mod on Minecraft. Right now all I'm doing is just sorting inventory and stuff. I used some pretty cool stuff in this video, but this is like 4 hours of recording I have to edit, so that's gonna be very fun. Alright, so my main goal right now is to like get gold, because downstairs there's a trader who can give me two items that I honestly want for gold. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing right now. So this is the point where I realized I needed levels and coins. So honestly, I just killed these guys because I know they drop coins and give me levels. Also, I thought I might be good to mention, I may or may not have chosen easy. I was gonna choose hard, but then my friends convinced me to pick easy because well, they picked easy too, so I thought it'd just be fair that way. But yeah. The thing about easy mode is it gives you this teddy bear, which gives you regen, which, hey, everyone was using, so I was not scared to use it. I got away from them for now, but then I found this honestly pretty good chest, bunch of stuff. So I wasn't scared to take some stuff. But this was not the best option for me since it, this wasn't my house. This is my friend's house. Devoted laser. So um uh-oh. So now with all this stuff, I didn't have a sword still. I don't know like what to do, and then I thought I should scrap one. But yeah, I ended up eating and just doing some extra stuff, and then I was gonna be out there to fight the guy. So after a bit, there was a spider queen, and honestly, didn't want to fight her. But hey, a couple of people early in the server fought one, and apparently she dropped a totem. So I had to figure out how to kill this lady without dying. Honestly, dying wasn't exactly the problem. It was just killing her, because that was gonna be really annoying. Once I went to kill her, I realized it was a pretty dumb idea. So honestly, while she was asleep, I went in here and I forged a plan. I was gonna break the hole in the wall so I could attack her and hopefully cheese her this way. Honestly, this was not the best thing. It was really hard to hit her, but hey, it worked after a really, really long time. Now here is where it got interesting. I found the owner of the house's secret stash. This man had so much in here, but I couldn't take it. Why? He would know I found it. And if I honestly I felt bad for taking all all his other stuff. So honestly, I just left this in here for him because I didn't want to be that bad of a person. So yeah, I just left it in here and looked at it, and then I decided it's whatever. I don't really care. I didn't really need it, especially not for this boss fight since I was cheesing it. So yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, and then another small problem happened, but honestly, I dealt with it pretty fast. Little piggy here wanted to ruin my day, so that was pretty fun. Originally, I could have just killed him with the axe, but killing him with the axe would have meant I would have lost my life. I would have lost the axe, which I needed to get wood, so I could get a new sword. Honestly, this game, there's this really good thing called an experience tome. It gives you 15 levels for per book you have, for per time. So honestly, that was pretty good. Um, and then yeah, pretty sure it's one of the, like, most action-packed part of it. But yeah. Honestly, at this point, I had stone tools when I pretty sure I just wanted to get some iron. Honestly, I'm pretty sure because I just don't remember exactly, but I just came back here because I remember there was some iron in here in this hole. So honestly, I was just grabbing the iron because I don't know, felt like it was good. I felt like I needed iron. I was gonna need iron at some point. Um, but yeah, that's really it. That was until I saw cobblestone. And now I thought this could be one of those things that just spawn on up in the air on the land. But no, I found a spawner. Now this spawner was good because it meant I could do good stuff with the spawner, which was good. So honestly, I took the time, I went in, and I looted it, and torched it up, and told, Akin Spider Kid, cause, I don't know, I felt like we could use this against Devoted Laser, because at the time, he was very ahead of us, which was, honestly, not the best thing. So yeah, I built this up at a different point in the server, but it was a point in the server where I did make this an actual XP farm. Yeah, not yet though. So basically, while searching for more water, found this place, which was honestly pretty goated. But yeah. So this is pretty cool, and it also had like a goblin camp next to it, which I didn't notice yet. But honestly, I didn't really care. I just needed water, so I kept running in this direction. And eventually, I was crying out for water. I screamed, "Water!" And then I realized there was a boss near me who I did not feel like fighting. So honestly, I just left. Now this was a very, very good place, and you'll see why. Basically, we got goblins here, which basically are really good because most of them have 45 health, which aren't that hard to kill, and they give you like maybe a level, like maybe 2. Also, I found out I died here one time, like yesterday. And see that guy? 105 health? Yep, these guys basically give you like 3 levels every time you kill them, and they can barely hit you. When they do hit you, it does hurt a little bit though, so yep, that wasn't the best thing. But eventually, I was pretty stacked. So, this is when Atkins Spider Kid came over. Honestly, I don't exactly know why he came over, but he wanted in on some of this, like, goblin stuff. So he came over here, and we just started fighting the goblins and stuff, so that was pretty fun. But, yeah, that's it. That's all that really happened. But in the end, this gave us some pretty good XP. This was really good for me to get levels. And honestly, this goblin place really, and I mean really, helped me get like some crazy loot. This place honestly didn't have that much loot, but there was a small issue. Back in Spider Kid really needed water. And see, the main problem here was the water was really far. There was gonna be no light and it was raining, which means if we couldn't get water, we would die of thirst. And if we couldn't get to water fast enough, we'd probably die to the cold. All throughout that like goblin camp, I realized Devoted Laser got on. He realized I trashed his house and stuff, and he realized someone took something from his little secret like barrel I found, but it wasn't me. So I honestly have no idea who took it because it genuinely just wasn't me. So I really don't know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to tell him I found it, because then he would have thought it was me and he would have thought I was lying. But I didn't find it. So, yeah, that was kind of a weird talk. this was the point where me and Akin Spider joined forces, because honestly, if Devoted Laser and Clemson Shada were joining forces, I felt like Akin Spider Kid might need a second teammate, and I also kind of wanted one. Not because I needed one, but honestly just because it'd be nice to have one. So, basically, he just came over to check up on the spawner, because we were talking about it. When I found it, I told him about it. So, yeah, he just came over to look at it and, do stuff. Basically, the idea is they'll fall into this hole that I'm gonna have, filled with fence gates. So they, like, actually fall into the hole. And then on top, there'll be, like, signs so the water isn't there. So they can't just, like, float on it. And then, the plan is, like, to, I genuinely don't know what the plan is after that. I just gotta, like, somehow make it so they don't climb back up. The original plan, however, was to put open fence gates so they would just fall right through. So at this point, I still hadn't tried out the open trapdoor method. I was still making, like, the full thing. So there's gonna be the drop. Then I was making the, like, actual thing at the bottom with the slab so we could hit them. But I mean, it worked for, like, the most part. So I still was worried about them climbing up. So what I did was I made this out of, like, this, just like this part out of, like the walls. I changed some of them to, like, to, like, upside down stairs, cause I watched a video. It said it would work. And, well, I invited Akin Spider Kid down here, and I explained to him how it was gonna work. So they would come down here, we would hit them, and the only main problem with this was getting in and out, which I kind of wanted him to do, and I told him to do it, and I started it for him, but I kind of finished it for him. So honestly, I was just letting him use it. I didn't really care about him using it because, he's my teammate and stuff, but at the same time, it kind of mattered just a little bit because of, how things work. So the first attempt didn't go very well. They were, as you can see, they're stuck over the trapdoors, and they're not actually, like, it's not actually working. So, uh, I've, this is where, like, the signs come in, because I'm gonna use the signs to, like, get rid of the water blocks over the trapdoors. Okay, I keep on calling them trapdoors, but I'm talking about the fence gates. But basically, I'm gonna put, like, the water over them and stuff, and, like, it's gonna work. Surely. I spent, like, another hour on this, by the way. Like, this took me a while. in attempt to, the spiders were actually falling into the hole this time. It was working every single time. At least one or two of them would fall. But sometimes the spiders would get stuck on like the corner where I would put the water in, because there was like no water flowing from that direction pushing them into the hole. So if they were just in that corner, they would like be able to stay up there, which of course for a mob spawner, like a mob farm, this isn't very ideal. So at this point, it's been a pretty good while. It's around like, it was almost like, I'm pretty sure it was almost 10 p.m. And Atkins Spider Kid actually had to leave. Um, so Devoted Laser was, I was told he was going really far, by someone else. But basically, he was talking about like how he was gonna move. Um, and we were just talking, chill, cause we're on opposite sides, yeah. But like, I don't know. You guys know Devoted Laser. Devoted Laser is so nice. So honestly, I was just talking to him for a while, and while I tried out this new idea called the overhang. Basically, it would put like water and stuff, and it'd be really awesome and cool, and it would work. But this is what it ended up being like, and let's just say it didn't really work so well. Like for the most part, it honestly failed. It didn't work like it was supposed to, and uh, just watch. Honestly, it didn't really work, so I'm just gonna show you guys what the end result was. I realized also that some of them weren't falling into the hole still, because there was like 2 blocks that wouldn't push you in. Like, also, like, while I was doing this, bro, I had enough of this ogre, the ogre guy, so I low-key just like tried killing him, and then I got in this situation. But hey, I did it. This is day 2. Um, I couldn't actually. I think I accidentally like deleted the clip or something. But this is how the farm ended up looking. Hold on, let me craft a sword real quick. One that I can actually use. Um. Uh. Also, like, turned on my mic so I can actually talk now. So we can kind of nip at you sometimes. But this is how it ended up. I put this like little these 2 block high like little ledges. So technically, if the spiders were to come up there, they wouldn't be able to climb anymore, because they can't climb on upside down stairs that are like that. That's what they meant when they said upside down stairs. So basically, they'll drop down like that. I think they'll be able to get through here, but I genuinely, that's like okay. Honestly, I just gotta find out. Huh? Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, they'll drop, like, they can't climb up because of the clips. So once they drop, they're down here for good. So, okay, next. So, let me actually, like, remove this. So now, like, from here,
Uh, so they'll like get stuck on the edge, and then you know, and then they won't be able to like drop down. They won't be able to climb up. And honestly, it's just really nice XP farm that I honestly like a lot. It's just like all original too, which is like the best part. But yeah, now I gotta go. Like edit this.